First off, let me just say hats off to Coach Martelli and his team. A lot of respect for Coach. He's been through some difficult times, both personally, with the tragic losses of his parents, and a lot of injuries with his team. But we knew it was going to be a tough game. They've been playing better. They're healthier. They're difficult to guard because they can spread out. And, we just had a hard time. Every time we got close, we made a defensive mistake, which hurt us.
Questions for Marcus Weatherby, Lamar, Norman, guys? Huh? You get one in?
Marcus, to the two big runs when there was the foul, the third foul that was picked up on Mike, and then when they had the 9-0 run, just what commonalities from those two runs really stood out when they were able to make those big jumps?
They got out in transition on us a couple times, but the main thing that we wanted to do was just stay together and stay positive throughout the run. That's the one thing that Coach Dambrot was telling us, and he was telling us the whole game that we had to win it on the defensive end.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Lamar, I know it's kind of tough after a loss like this, but this has been a really good 2-year stretch for you, for the program. A lot very young. Just sort of talk about the future of the program.
The future of the program, I think will be really good. All we need to do is stick together, everybody to stay positive and have a level head. It will be very good next year.
Lamar, obviously a season of ups and downs. Just for you, what do you get out of this season? Obviously the reserve role starting today, just trying to pick up the pieces and make the most out of it for yourself.
It just sitting back and analyzing things I need to work on the team, make sure what to do better and things like that. Just learning a lot. I learned a lot, but yeah.
Other questions for the players? Guys, I'll let you go back to the locker room. You're free to go, and we'll keep the coach here for just a few minutes to
Thanks, guys.
answer questions. Thank you very much. Guys, questions for Coach?
Keith, given that you're a defensive, you really like to pride yourself on defense. To see a 92 on the opposing side means what to you with this game?
I thought we played a little bit better in the second half when we backed off a little bit and quit getting penetrated on so much. But every time we made a run, we messed up a switch, and they made shots. They're a dangerous offensive team because they can spread out and drive you in. They've got good individual players, and now that they're all healthy, they become difficult. But we didn't do enough to win. And the interesting question was, just because you're young doesn't mean you're going to be good in the future. You have to make some changes in order to be good. So until we're one of the top 2 or 3 defensive teams in this league, we're not going to win the championship. And certainly, we were one of the 2 or 3 worst defensive teams tonight. So we got to get better. We got to be more mature. We got to be more even-keeled. I know exactly what we have to do. We have to continue to hold them to high standards and hold them accountable. But we made progress, but not fast enough for me.
Coach, 2 quick things. Even though Brown had 28, did you feel like you made him work for it? And secondly, just thoughts on any possibilities of postseason tournaments?
For us, we could play in the CBI or CIT or one of those, but I don't want to sound arrogant, but I kind of am a high expectation guy. So until Duquesne plays in the NIT or NCAA, I'm not really all in on that. We have to hold our guys. We got to make them understand. And that's no disrespect to those tournaments by any means. I've played in them before, but our guys have to understand what the goals are at Duquesne. And to me, those goals are pretty evident.
Given that it seems like that statement sounds like it's more of a finality to the season, just what do you get out of this season that you're able to move forward, not just from today, but from the season as a whole through all the peaks and valleys?
Well, I got another year of experience in the league. I think I know the league pretty well now. I think I know what we have to do in order to have better success. I think our deal is going to be pretty simple in the off season. We'll make no excuses. We'll go to work every single day. We'll quit talking. And, you know, we'll be like Lamar Norman, who bided his time, worked hard every day, and paid dividends at the end of the year. You know, I think that was the difference in the game, is their maturity level versus our maturity level. They handled the ebbs and flows better than we did. So ultimately, that's me and Coach Martelli, right? So he did a better job keeping his team more mentally mature than I did keeping my team more mentally mature. Because really, that's what it came down to. It came down to runs, spurts, and they made them. And we got a little flustered and put two bad plays together in a row, and they didn't when it mattered. And that's typically what happens in games.
Coach, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.